And what is your organization?
My well-known organization is the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, which is the assistance of colored people in the current 19th century who are being oppressed and being segregated with white people.
So what is the actual significance of your group?
Well, we're in a time where, blaming segregation is for, black people not getting jobs, not being, educated well. So the significance of this organization is to give them help and to give them guidance into the future.
And how would you give them help and guidance?
Help them get school, private education, well-fed. Yeah.
Very nice.
The significance of this organization is it's aiming for equality for black people because right now we're in poverty. Nobody's making any money. No one has any jobs. No one's being well educated. And
Adams and I'm here to speak with the interviewer. Who are we talking to me today?
First off, I'd like to welcome you. And I just have to ask you one more time, what is your name again?
Jane Adams.
What is your belief on settlement houses?
Settlement houses, they're actually a very, very good thing. They help establish, a sense of responsibility. A sense of responsibility in the urban neighborhood. They're really a very good thing.
Next question. How did settlement help social reform?
Once again, they definitely helped for establishing a sense of civil responsibility in the urban neighborhood because they helped them realize that they really needed to start helping out the poor. Poor people were really just not doing so well there.
Not doing so well.
No, they weren't doing well at all. It's horrible.
What are your other titles?
Jane Adams.
So, last question is, what are your other titles?
I'm also an anti-war activist and a spokesperson for the for racial justice. I speak out for racial justice. So,
Tell me more about racism.
I'm sorry.
Tell me more about racism.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Well, I'd like to thank you.
I'd like to say a little bit more about settlement houses.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. They helped people in the city to realize that they really need to help out the poor.
They learn from life itself.
Oh, thanks. Where were you?
Thank you, boys. That was our producer, and he was telling me to make sure I mention all of you. And he said, the settlement houses, they also, they did that. So,
and last of all, I'd just like to thank you for coming on the show tonight.
I'd like to thank
it was
you for
very,
having me.
very interesting to hear your life story. And yes, question is, what are your other titles?
I'm also an anti-war activist and a spokesperson for the for racial justice. I speak out for racial justice. So,
Tell me more about racism.
I'm sorry.
Tell me more about racism.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Well, I'd like to thank you.
I'd like to say a little bit more about settlement houses.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. They helped people in the city to realize that they really need to help out the poor.
They learn from life itself.
Oh, thanks. Where were you?
Thank you, boys. That was our producer, and he was telling me to make sure I mention all of you. And he said, the settlement houses, they also, they did that. So,
and last of all, I'd just like to thank you for coming on the show tonight.
I'd like to thank
it was
you for
it was
having
very, very interesting to hear your life story. And yes,
Here's a man, 6'3", weighing a solid 175. Everybody put your hands together for Booker T. Washington!
yeah.
He's the last one to really make fun of it.
So what is your name?
My name is Booker T. Washington.
And what's your organization?
My organization is the Tuskegee Institute, which is now called the Tuskegee University.
What did they do over there?
Basically, Tuskegee University is based on culinary and cultural skills. I believe that blacks could be accepted into the society based on their skills, not on, the color of their skin.
I heard they have a special kind of signature over there. Mind elaborating on that a little bit?
I'm afraid I don't know what that signature you're talking about.
Yeah, I have no idea what that says on the paper.
Significant.
That's a T. Alright, what is the significance at the organization? Significance of the organization.
Well, the significance is that that they would be accepted into the society based on their skills. And we give medical diplomas and cultural diplomas, based on their skills, their intelligence, and how they do things, and based on their character too.
So what's your actual job?
My actual job is an educator. That's what I am.
Tell me what it was like growing up.
After all, we are the same as we always were. We cover and carry on like everything's copacetic, and courage we felt at all feels like failure overcome. Sometimes I feel like I can't wake up. I'm trying to breathe. I wanna let go so I can feel again. I break up. I wanted to see if I can let go so I can feel again. Sober, we cut it off. I'm clean and I'm cursed, it's one and all. Forget the chemicals, faking the sense of self and